Hello and welcome to Tech Reviews. Today I am going to be reviewing this Fitbit Inspire HR. So I've had the Fitbit Inspire HR for probably about 3 months now, and so far I am pretty impressed with it. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Most of the time the Fitbit Inspire HR sells for $89.99, so pretty much £90. And yeah, I bought it 3 months ago and it's doing pretty well so far. I upgraded to the Fitbit Inspire HR from the Mi Band 2. And yeah, the reason I upgraded was, well, one of the reasons is the Mi Band, the notifications on it just stopped working. Wasn't getting notifications on the watch, and then I noticed it wasn't tracking my steps well and it just kind of stopped working properly. However, now I have the Fitbit Inspire, I have had pretty much no problems with it apart from having to restart it once. So the Fitbit Inspire HR obviously is a fitness tracker, so it tracks your steps as the first thing it shows you when you swipe down to see your stats on the actual device. After that, shows you your heart rate, your resting heart rate. This is something that the Mi Band had a heart rate, but didn't show you, so it's very useful how it actually shows you your heart rate all of the time. The Fitbit Inspire HR also tracks your sleep, which is, well, it's strange because it says that I always get way less sleep than I actually do. But that's just because it says I'm awake for much more in the night than I actually am. So apart from being awake, it's saying I'm awake more than I am, and therefore not having as many hours as I actually do, it is pretty accurate, the sleep, and quite just cool to look at, I guess. So to get around on the actual Fitbit itself, if you swipe up, it goes and shows you your stats from the day, as you can see in this video, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And then when you swipe down, that's when you get into the stuff that the Fitbit can do instead of just tell you. So the first thing it comes up with is exercise. This is where you actually set your Fitbit to where you're doing a proper exercise and it's not just automatically tracking it itself. This usually means it connects to your phone and uses the GPS to track the exercise you're doing, which is pretty useful. As you can see now, I'm in the Fitbit app. I went on a bike ride here, and it connecting to the phone to show GPS shows me my average speed, my heart rate, and loads of cool, useful information. Also, when you swipe down, it lets you go onto a relax feature. This is a bit weird. I've only ever used it like once, and it just helps you to breathe slower and helps you to relax. I've used it once, didn't really find it useful, I think, but it is there if you think you would find that useful. It also lets you set stopwatches and timers on the watch, which I find really useful. I did have that on my old watch that wasn't a fitness watch tracker, and then I went to the Mi Band, it didn't have it. It was a bit annoying that I couldn't use that, and I'm really happy that it's actually back and I can use it on this Fitbit. You can also turn your alarms you set in the app on and off. Now, going into the app, this is where you get most of the detailed information about what your Fitbit is tracking. So as you can see, it tracks loads of different stuff. All of the stuff it tracks is just shown here on the main dashboard, and then as you click on different stuff, it lets you look at that more in depth and shows you all the information it's collected about that. The sync times are also fairly fast, so mine always stays connected to my phone for notifications, and then it syncs fairly fast once you load up the app, the information it's been collecting about your fitness. So yeah, as I said, the Fitbit Inspire does notifications. These notifications are really helpful, and it doesn't just do texts and calls. It lets you, pretty much any app, it lets you have a look at the notifications you've got for that app. Just lets you scroll through them, close them when you want, and I find that pretty useful. Now on the box it says the battery life of the Fitbit Inspire HR is around 5 days, and from having it on for the last 3 months, I found out that is pretty accurate really. So yeah, probably charge it about every 5 days, and I found that yeah, that's about how often it needs charging. Charge it really easily. It's just a magnetic pin thing that goes onto the back of the Fitbit, and yeah, you just plug it in there using a normal USB. And the reason it uses a charger like this, I think, is because it's waterproof, which is pretty useful. It can track your swimming, and I think the reason it uses that connector is so you can take it in the water with you. So yeah, there is my review on the Fitbit Inspire HR. I tried to keep it shorter so you guys can get the information quickly and hopefully make a decision on whether you want to buy one or not. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my videos, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.